What is going on, my friends? Welcome to another Vega 23 episode. Today we're going to talk about a very specific screen printing issue that I know a lot of you guys have, and hopefully this is going to help you solve that issue. We're going to provide the website where we get the material to fix this problem, and I hope that it helps you. All right, so here is what's going to fix your problem, because today we're going to talk about how to fix the rubber that goes on top of your boards. That is, if you have the metal boards. You could also add this to your wooden boards, but I wouldn't recommend spending that extra dollar on a wooden board. If you're gonna go that route, you might as well invest into the metal ones. All right, so this piece of rubber right here, it already has the adhesive in the bag. So when we're ready, all we're gonna do is peel this yellow backing off, and it's gonna be ready to stick, and this thing sticks, no joke. So right now we have one of our boards under the flash. Let me grab the camera here to show you. And the best way to remove the pallet rubber, this one doesn't have that issue right now because it's stuck all the way. But if you're printing and you forget the board under the flash, the corners, they start lifting and it's not good. We do have some that currently have that issue, like maybe this one right here. That one's not that bad, but it's starting to. So we're gonna replace that one pretty soon. Now, once you get to that point where your plastic starts lifting, all you're gonna do is put your board under the flash and you're gonna get it hot. And I'm talking about real hot, to the point where you're gonna need gloves to remove that plastic. Now, I already did that, and we are at the point where we have some glue residue. So as you can see here, there's some of that glue left behind on the board. And by making the metal super hot, we're just gonna add some 480 or screen opener, and that's gonna loosen the glue. All right, so we're at the point where the board is really hot. Yeah, definitely want to be careful here. We're just gonna spray some screen opener, and we're gonna let it sit. This is probably gonna evaporate. You guys can see all that smoke. I'm sure that's harmful, so you want to wear a mask like I am. Make sure you damp it. Don't skimp out on this step. You want to make sure that this is nice and clean. Okay. Once you're done getting all the glue off of the board, we're gonna let that sit and we're gonna dry it with rubbing alcohol. Then we're gonna take the backing off the rubber. We're gonna apply it. We're gonna sit it upside down and put some weights on it so we make sure that the adhesive is gonna stick all the way around and evenly on the board. We're gonna let that sit for 24 hours. And when we come back, whatever sticks out of the board, we're just gonna cut it out with a very sharp and brand new blade. Just be careful not to cut yourself. All right, so I decided to switch to a metal spatula, and it seems to be doing the job just fine. As you guys can see, let me move these screens so you can get a better look. And by adding more of that screen opener, it's just making everything so much easier. Look at that. It's coming right off. So the key to this is just to get the board really hot. That'll loosen up the glue. And with the screen opener, it's just gonna make it that much easier. All right, don't be scared to add more as you go. It's okay. This thing's only like $4. Get the sides too. Might as well get that glue off. Don't be scared to put it back into the or under the flash. for another couple minutes. Obviously with no screen opener, because that might catch on fire. So if you're gonna put it back under the flash, just get that screen opener off of it. All right, once you guys get it clean all the way around, and you especially want to focus on the edges right here, you don't want no glue on there for sure. We don't need the flash anymore, so we can turn that off. The last step is to make sure that you damp this really well, even though it's already clean. Make sure you super damp it. We're gonna let that sit for about a minute or two. Make sure you get the sides, the edges, the corners, every single little bit, all the way around, even the back side. We're gonna let that sit for about a minute, and we're gonna come back with a rag. We're gonna wipe off the screen opener. Then we're gonna bring rubbing alcohol. We're gonna clean the surface. Then we're gonna peel the backing off of the rubber. We're gonna stick it on there. Take this off the machine, sit it upside down, put some weight on it, and we're done for now. Whew, I'm already lightheaded from the screen opener, so wear a mask, especially if it's your first time doing this. Using a lot of screen opener can definitely get you going. So we got the floor already cleaned up. This has been sitting for longer than a minute. You should leave it longer than a minute. All we're gonna do is wipe it clean, then we're gonna come in with the rubbing alcohol. Make sure that it looks spotless. You should also wear gloves. Highly recommended. Normally when you're done with this, the board looks brand spanking new, and I like that. That's like my favorite part of doing this whole thing. All right, let me bring the camera in a little closer so you can see that we are ready for the rubbing alcohol. We're gonna let the screen opener just dry itself out. It's already drying itself out because the board is hot. Okay, we're gonna let this air out. Once it's ready, we're gonna apply the rubber. You don't want to wait too long after this because you don't want lint building up on top of this. You want to make sure that it's dust free. And then from there, we're gonna let it sit for 24 hours to make sure that the adhesive is gonna adhere all the way. And here you can see there's not much dirt left in there. Obviously you're gonna get some, but compared to what it was, pretty good. All right, so our board is completely clean. We did what we had to do. Now we have the rubber here. So let's make sure we get all the dust off of this. All right. Here's where you want to be careful. We did all that work for this moment, the moment of truth. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and apply this. You want to make sure that you're nice and straight. You're only going to get one chance to do this right, so make sure that you are lined up.